Alright, so with the new slap battles update, there is a new mastery, and that is for GLOVEL. So if we check here, we got, I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. I'm guessing that's a TF2 reference. R to activate market gardening, stronger criticals, and faster ground entrance. And the quests we got here are dig 350 times, basically just use your ability 350 times. Land 1000 crits on enemies. If you don't know what a crit is, it basically happens whenever you slap someone mid-air. So you want to just kind of slap them before you hit the ground, so it can be very timing based. You'll probably get used to the timing pretty quickly with this one. And then we got land 20 crits in a row. Now, you're not going to want to go for this land 20 crits in a row one, because you will definitely get this one before you get the 1000 crits one. The 1000 crits one is going to be the one you want to grind the most, because it's going to be the most time consuming. Dig 350 times can be easy by going up here and kind of just spamming E. And you want to get to the spot where it just kind of instantly kicks you out of your dig when you get inside of it. So that's around like right here. You basically just want to be standing on air pretty much. And then you can just kind of spam E and farm digs. Now the best way to get crits is probably going to be by spamming jump and just slapping people. Because this way you're almost 90% of the time in the air, and the only time you're on the ground is kind of when you're just like standing right before your jump. So it's rare that you won't get a crit whenever you slap somebody. Another good way is to get a friend to use ice and just kind of slap people towards you, and then they'll kind of be in the air a little bit, and you can just kind of critical hit them easily. Another good way is to have a friend use cloud. It doesn't have to be mastered, and to have people get in their cloud, that way you can jump up and slap them because they'll be in the air, and it'll be way easier to get some criticals. As you can see, I'm not getting a singular regular hit. It's just all criticals. Another good way is to get your friend to use divert, and they can slap you and send you to someone, and that way you'll be in the air and you can easily go ahead and slap them and get a critical. You also get critical hits when you're ragdolled, which is why this works. There is an easy counter to this if they just like kind of spam jump around, but most of the time they won't do that. Another good way is to make your friend use Psycho, and they can bring people up and you can just slap them while they're in the air. You can also do this if someone else is using Psycho and they slap you, and you can just slap them while you're in the air. Another good way is to have your friend use Druid or Stop, and they can use their ability, and you can kind of just go ahead and get a free critical because they're just standing still and there's nothing they can do about it. You can also do the same thing with Stop, which basically has the same effect, but the ability has less range, which makes it a bit easier to get them without being hit yourself. Now, let's go to the showcase. The first thing we got is a design change. So instead of like the silver look, we got the golden look, which is pretty cool. And there is a change with the ability. Instead of having to do 2 digs, it just instantly goes in after 1 dig, because it's harder for people to slap you now. As you can see, we're doing a comparison right here. It's like 2 times faster. And then we got increased critical power. As you can see, it's like a way more. It's basically half the entire map. And then finally, we have the R ability, which explodes you and launches you in the air. And by the way, I am not controlling my character whenever I use this ability. I'm just controlling where it moves. It makes you constantly go forward. And you can also do this pretty cool like slap animation that's special for this ability, but it's kind of hard to nail, which is why I don't think this mastery is very good, because it's really hard to do this slap. Also, once you do it, your hand changes from to the side to like up. It's pretty cool. There we go, I finally did it. Honestly, I don't think there's really a reason to use this ability, except for if you're just trying to do like a cool trick, because you can use this ability when you're in the air, which means you can just kind of jump off and then use the ability for a pretty cool effect. But you can't use it while you're ragdolled, so it can't really save you. This move also has very good mobility, because it launches you like the entire map. But otherwise, I don't really see a reason in using this, because all all the slap at the end of the ability does is just like do a critical. So you could just as easily do a regular critical. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know where you'd place this mastery on a tier list, and I will see you next time. Peace.